Anton Scoro, FiveGrappling, the man behind the glasses, Orlando. What's up, brother? Hey, so big card, obviously. And the craziest part what I want to start talking about right now is you are not, in my opinion, getting the respect or the attention from the media that you should. How in the hell you feel about that, bro?
You know, man, I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came up fast, right? Like, I came up in the era of no flow grappling, no social media, none of that shit, right? So I started in 2009, I think it was. I was 26 years old. I knew that I had to dominate. I had to win everything. I had to start my businesses, my family, get off drugs. I had to do everything at once. And like, there's nobody in the game that does that. You know what I mean? Like, nobody can do that. Nobody's done what I've done and have accomplished what I've accomplished as far as family, business, jiu-jitsu titles, all that kind of stuff. You know, so it's crazy, man. It's crazy because, like, I didn't get all that coverage because there was no such thing as flow grappling. There was no such thing as that stuff when I was coming up. And I'm not one of those guys who's going to sit there and spend 10 years winning the same thing over and over. I'm going to go in and win once, and then I'm going to, you know, capitalize and make money, man. It's about making money for my family, making a future, doing all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there with 10 world championship medals for a decade and, you know, waste my time. So I think that's probably why, you know, I think I get left in the background as far as the media is concerned, because I don't go on there and I don't talk shit and I don't instigate stuff. And, you know, man, dude, I got too much going on, man. I got too much money to make, too many businesses to run, too many friends, man, too many family members to take care of. Like, come on, man. You know, I don't get involved in that bullshit, so.
All right, well, the bullshit you do get involved in is on the mat. And, hey, brother, you are a monster on that thing. So let's talk a little bit about how you got the invite to get here. That's one thing I've been asking everybody to kind of give the listeners a little bit of a background as to how you got here.
So I started jiu-jitsu in, a lot of people don't, this is a good question. A lot of people don't realize I started jiu-jitsu in 2009. I was 26 years old. And then in 2011, I got invited to my first ADCC. I got the invite like my 4th year of doing jiu-jitsu. I had already won a bunch of titles in the gi, and I started fighting MMA. I was with Fabricio Verdum, you know, had a really good record, did really well with them, and then from there, you know, people started knowing my name, started knowing all that kind of stuff, and then, you know, the guys that are the, you know, all the heads of ADCC, they knew who I was already. They've seen what I could do. They came to some, you know, they watched me train. And then Luca, I gotta always give a shout out to Luca. He was the one who, Luca Atala, he came out and he goes, look, man, I really want you to get to this ADCC. And by that time, there was no flow grab, there was no nothing, there's no media coverage, like nothing. And you know, he vouched for me, and then I went and I had a badass, you know, debut. I did really well for being 3 years into grappling, and then came back and won it the next one after that. So that was 2013, I'm sorry, 2013 was my first one. And then after that, you know, of course, I've been in the finals ever since. Ever since I've been in the finals, and nothing. But I'm gonna be in the finals again. I'm gonna be in the finals again. I'm gonna be in 2 finals this weekend. 2 finals, and I'm a part-time grappler, full-time hustler.
Woo! Hey, I want to know how guys are gonna feel when a part-time grappler kicks their ass this weekend.
Man, I would be, you know, I would be disappointed. I would be disappointed if I did an 8-week camp and fucking starved and, you know, took all the steroids and took all the supplements and did all that shit, and then got there and some fat guy who looks as beautiful as I do goes out there and whoops their ass. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
All right, so stacked bracket for you guys. The whole bracket is just a bunch of killers.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You ended up on a crazy side as well. Like we just interviewed Ali, and that's the side of the bracket you're on. Talk to us about your bracket and how you think you stack up with the guys in that bracket.
Man, I'm excited, man. Like, I'm the top of that bracket, so I was number 2 seed. And then, so I got, I think, the European Trials winner. I can't pronounce his name. It's something really awesome, but I can't pronounce it. I'm fighting with him first round. Obviously, I respect anyone I fight. I don't take anybody lightly, so I got to pay attention to him. If I get through him, then I got the winner of Nicky Rod versus Muhammad Ali, which is a fight that I want to watch, man, because they're both monsters. They're both like fucking supermodels. You know, they're both like, I mean, gorgeous boys. And both ass whoopers, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to have a war. So hopefully they kill each other, and then I get to just go on without fighting them.
All right, so now.
You hear that? Muhammad and Nikki just kill each other, so I don't have to fight either of you, so I can just get a pat.
Hey, if it works, it works. I mean, shit. So let's fast forward. It's Sunday. You're in the finals again. And perfect world, who's it going to be for the heavyweight division? And then he said 2, so that obviously means the absolute. Who do you end up with both?
Man, if I am healthy, the body stays together the way it is. Remember, I don't do crazy camps and I don't fly all over the place and do all this stuff. I'm hustling. I'm taking care of my life and my family and stuff, and then I train on the side with my students a few times a week, and then I come over here and I handle my business. But everything holds up. I'm healthy. It's hard not to say that I don't meet Buchecha in the finals. It's hard not to give it to him. He's such a great, humble, just solid competitor, man. Such a good dude. So that would be awesome again to run that back with him. A lot of people don't know, but our finals last year, I mean, it was a war, obviously, but I was in a bad place. I was in the hospital 4 weeks before that. I was addicted to opiates, which people don't know about. It was a long battle with that. It was crazy, man. My last outing at ADCC was I'm surprised I made it. But I think it's Buchecha in there, and then seeing where I seed on that. The absolute is wide open, man. But, man, I can't. I've learned not to bet against. You can't bet against Gordon. Gordon's just phenomenal. I've fought enough in this game and just in life in general, business and everything, that if you are mentally believing in yourself at that level, you can accomplish anything. And that kid's proving it, man. He believes in himself, and he deserves the respect. I respect him like crazy. So, hope it's open, man. Me, Buchecha, Muhammad's huge, Gordon, massive. So it's wide open. So I'll fight anybody, man. I don't care. My style is one at a time. That's all I do. I go out there, have fun one at a time, beat him, go back, come out again, and I just wait and I get in the zone. Once I'm in that zone, I'm unbeatable. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to get in my zone tomorrow.
He said line him up, he's going to put him down.
Put him down, baby. And then maybe FiveGrappling or these people will give me a little article.
All right, so I'm getting flagged down by my cameraman behind the camera saying, stop making whack grapplers famous. I've got to ask, who's this about?
So, not about anybody in particular, but a good friend of mine. A good friend of mine had a shirt on the other day that I saw on his Instagram. It said, "Stop making whack rappers famous." And I said, boom. I said, with all this social media craziness and all these young, crazy kids on social media and just craziness, I was like, I got to put this on grapplers, man. And then you could kind of decide on who it is. Everybody can have each their own, you know what I mean? Because everybody thinks somebody's whack. But you know how it is. So once I got this, man, I've been getting them a lot of love. So I'm going to put it on BigOFTW.com. We're going to make some Big O FTW on the side. And yeah, man, all these news outlets, man, stop making these little whack-ass kids famous, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? How about you fucking give some publicity and some love to people who are doing stuff, changing shit, helping people out, doing big things, you know what I'm saying? Making a difference, not just talking shit and starting fights, you know what I mean? So, anyways, that's where I'm at.
So Drew just said he wants to know what's the hashtag stand for.
Ooh, it's whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be, baby. Whatever you want it to be.
Drew, you get the same answer.
Oh, that's your guess. Maybe it is that. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's Big Orlando Fuck the World. Big OFTW. There you go. That's 2 for Big O Fuck the World. Could be Big O for the win because I never lose. Oh, it could be Big O forever 2 wheels because I ride Harleys.
Forever taking your woman. He just forgot the why. How about that? All right, Orlando, before I let you go, brother, anybody you want to give a shout out to, anything you want to plug?
Man, I give a shout out to obviously my whole family, everybody I love, all my circle, my loved ones. You all know who you are. Show your role forever. Bear, all these guys who have helped me along the way. You know, I'll never forget Bear always by my side, Show Your Roll. All these guys are always by my side, you know. Of course, Gracie Baja. Gracie Baja is doing amazing things. We are, you know, changing lives all over the world. So all that, man. And Adidas. Adidas, Gracie Baja. Wait till you see my outfit tomorrow. Adidas, baby.
Woo! Woo! Adidas. Hey, you heard it here first. Keep guessing on what that hashtag is.